Hi guys, Random here, back with a bit more World of Warships. Today we're going to have a look at this. The beast that started it all. Yes, this is HMS Dreadnought. In the game at tier 3, obviously a battleship, a Dreadnought class battleship, funnily enough. And available at present only if you buy the Vanguard along with it. However, in December of 2018, they will be running mission chains where you can win this ship as the end prize. I believe there's 40 missions that you need to complete. Don't know what they are. Can't imagine they'd be too challenging. You know, it'll be like set 5 fires or something like that. And 10 missions per week. And that would be kind of on par for what they're doing at the moment. And obviously, if you complete it, you get this. So, is it worth the grind? Let's have a look. It's a tier 3 battleship, so it's not going to be earth-shatteringly brilliant. It is tier 3. It's your pretty standard kind of tier 3 gun layout, the old diamond, you know. Yeah, got 3 turrets midships, and one on the port, one on the starboard. Yeah, it's familiar. I mean, I don't know how many tier 3 battleships I've got. Possibly not that many, but let's have a look. So if we have a quick look at the Bellerophon, you see the Bellerophon there is ship of the same class, so, you know, fairly similar. Koenigsegg, again, fairly similar gun layout. Slightly odd in that you can fire across the ship if you get it just in the right position. And, you know, Turenne, similar again, slightly different that, you know, the guns are on the midships. So you've got 6 turrets instead of 5, but same difference really. So, it's a familiar style to the one you will be, you know, currently playing down at tier 3. It's not bad. It isn't bad. I mean, there's a little bit of limitation on getting the back guns like on targets and stuff, but it's tier 3. You know, let's not get too excited about gun placement. Survivability wise, 37,400. If we put her up against the Bellerophon, slightly less, you know, slightly more than the Turenne, and the old Koenigsegg there is, yeah, a little bit more, because basically this is a tier 4 ship at tier 3, but yeah, it's okay. We do have some armour. Yes, we've got a reasonable amount of armour for a tier 3 ship. Keep it angled and you should bounce a fair bit. If we expose the citadel down here, we have a fairly difficult to see citadel. It's quite low, so that's not a bad thing. The armour belt there does cover a good amount, and you have got this turtleback arrangement there, but it's not quite turtleback armour in the way the Germans use it, but it's pretty good. It is pretty good. 13% torpedo damage reduction, which is nice. The guns are 305mm, so 12-inch guns, and yeah, kind of what you would expect really. Tier 3. 5 twin-mounted turrets, as I showed you. Not bad. It isn't bad. 8100 max AP, 5200 max HE, 34% fire chance. You know, you're fairly miserable low-tier battleship. Turning time on the guns, reload's your standard 30 seconds, so that'll get a little bit lower if you use a captain with adrenaline rush or similar. You know, the the one where you can swap between ammo types in half the time and things. But yeah, it's nothing remarkable at the moment. Secondary armament, we do have 17 76.2mm, so 5-inch guns. No, they're not even 5-inch, are they? 3-inch guns. Oh yeah, pew pew. These little things. Yeah, 3 kilometre range, 6% fire chance, 1100 max HE damage. Yeah. If you're brawling, maybe you might possibly shoot something with them. But again, wouldn't rely on them. Maneuverability is 19 knots. Yeah. Even the Bellerophon is 23.6. This thing is slow and you can't upgrade it. It's a premium. So, yay. 520 metre turning circle is pretty good. 11.6 second rudder shift. Kind of on the same level as the upgraded Bellerophon. Concealment wise, 11.9, which isn't terrible really. Yeah, 11.9 isn't terrible. We do have a camouflage on here. You can't see it because there is a bug. But if we have a look here at the camouflage, you'll see it's ticked. This gives you 3% detectability, 4% dispersion, 10% on the service cost, and 50% on the XP. So, yeah, apparently in the next patch this will get fixed, which is fine. You know, I don't mind it without it as long as I'm getting the benefit of it, then that's fine. 8.7 by air, 2 kilometre proximity spot, and 9.4 if you fire your guns from smoke. So, it's pretty standard. The captain I've got on here is from my Queen Elizabeth, so let's have a quick look. We have preventative maintenance, we have adrenaline rush. I've got demo expert on there because I was doing something, I think, with the secondaries and trialling that, but yeah, fire prevention on there. Up to you really whether or not you want to go the old AFT BFT route. You could do it, your secondaries don't really reach that far, so yeah, it's not all that special. One thing you will note, no anti-air defence. No, none at all. Not even a guy on the deck with a flare gun shooting at them. Nothing. Absolutely nada. But you need to bear in mind that this is from a time when planes didn't really factor in as a big thing. You know, I mean, the history of the ship, it was built in, well, entered service in 1906. So, yeah, Dreadnought default, apparently. It says there. Yeah, that's a bug. Marvellous, yeah. Good show, Wargaming, good show. Right, let's jump into a co-op. To be fair, they are aware of these problems, like with the camouflage and that little thing down there. And they will fix it next patch. They've already said they will. It's probably a fairly minor fix, to be honest. Inserting a picture and, yeah, having the camouflage show up. So we're in a tier 3-4 game. That's interesting. Got a couple of Wyomings and obviously a Dreadnought. Then we've got some cruisers, Svetlana, Caledon and Kolberg. And then there is a Wix, a little destroyer. Okay, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. We'll have to keep an eye on that. So, let's crank her up to get up to the blistering top speed of 19 knots. Have a quick look at the model. She does look quite pretty, doesn't she? Let's have a look.
Show 'em what we've got, chaps.
It is very nicely modelled.
Good luck, everyone.
We wish everyone luck. I know you can't see that, but we will. Yeah, if you're wondering how to get rid of your UI like that, it's Control G. Yeah, and that turns it on and off. You can get some nice screenshots and things. So, guns are loaded, they're turning. You can see there, you know, it's not quick. It really isn't quick, the gun rotation, but it's a tier 3 battleship. What did you expect? So we are approaching our top speed. Yeah, it's taken nearly a minute to get to it. We're still creeping up. 18.6 knots. 0.7, 0.8. And are we going to do it? 18, 19, look at that. Whoa, neck bending acceleration. Okay. Well, I'm going to wreck that now because I'm going to turn very slightly so we don't hit this island. And you lose your speed in the turn. Yeah. As a percentage, not dreadfully, but it's slow. It is slow. Thankfully, though, you do have a decent-ish firing range at 13.7 kilometres. So, yeah, you may not be able to get there quickly, but you can reach out and shoot people. Oh, look. A Caledon. Seems a little bit of a shame to shoot anything that's British. Oh, we got Dreadnought over here as well. Okay. Right, well, let's get round this island. Try and get some of our guns on target. We've got MCXV there in his little Caledon. He's going in. Yeah. Showing the British grit. Determination. Kind of hoping that I'll get eyes on this. Now, yeah. Caledon torpedoes. I have been caught out by these before. You may remember the video. Where I sort of... Did Caledon have torpedoes? I don't know. Boom. Oh, yes. Now I know. So, yeah. We're... Oh, gone. Okay. Might as well go back to port. I think the team's doing quite well without us. So let's head into D. Get the guns turning. It's going to take a while for them to get there, but that's fine. Oh, detected. Well, we haven't seen the destroyer yet. Oh no, he's over there. He's on the D3 line. Right, Mr. Dreadnought. Let's see. I think I may have overled him. You know, yeah. Got to remember this thing is like stuck in molasses slow. Svetlana over there. Hello, Svetlana. Boom. Pretty good grouping on those shells. Yeah, not a bad hit actually. Right, he's down. Jolly good. So we have got Area D, which is nice. I managed to get in here for the cap. Wow. Okay. Tier 3 dispersion. I'm aiming at the bow. There we go. Couple of pens there. Not for a huge amount of damage, but no, that's fine. Oh, look. Torpedoes. How did I know they were coming? Let's get the secondaries to work. Okay.
Team has taken the lead.
This is not proving to be particularly good, but it does show the problems you have with slow ships. We've got two battleships both Wyomings over there. So let's start the horrific process of turning the guns again. The first game I had in this ship was really actually quite good. In fact, it should still be on the thing, so I'll show you when we get to the end of this one. But I was quite fortunate in that I spawned on a map where there weren't too many islands and I was well positioned. If you're out on a flank in this thing, it's going to take you ages to get anywhere. So we'll try, yeah, not bad. Got a decent-ish hit on that Wyoming. Let's get the back guns round. And shatters. Okay, so it's nice and consistent. Let's see if we can get another decent shot at this. And they missed. Okay, it's interesting. So it really does have tier 3 guns. That's for certain. You know, they are really trolly. So we're round on this Wyoming now, who will be coming into my secondary range any moment. So I need to get my guns lined up. Wait for them all to reload. I'm going to wait until I've got a little bit more of a side there. I'm getting some secondary hits. Might as well go for the nose of the ship there. It's not too bad. This... I'm kind of hoping that... the guns reload relatively quickly. 3, 2, 1. And... come on, ship. Come on. Nice, couple of citadels. Definitely good damage on her there. I'm just circling the ship now. There we go. And say it's tier 3, so you can kind of circle strafe stuff down at this. So 47,757 damage, 2 citadels, 18 main battery hits, 1 assist in capture, 27 secondary hits. 31,799 credits, 1,113 XP, 62 free XP. Got a little Dreadnought boost thing there. Yeah, I'm not surprised to be in the middle. In fact, I'm surprised to be that high, given that pretty much everything we were going to shoot at got sunk. So, yeah. Got some numbers there for those of you that are interested. And credits and XP. There we go. Take home was 28,206 on the credits and 1132 for Commander XP. So let's go back to the port. And let's have a quick look at this game that I played in. You can see there 73,897 damage. Team score, top of the tree. Only sank the one boat, but did a nice amount of damage on other ships in the game. And if you do have a game like that, you can earn a bit better with it. So, the Dreadnought. Conclusion and thoughts. Right, okay. First off, don't buy it. Do not buy this ship. That's not because I don't think it's any good. It's because you can get it for free. Okay? It's a nice ship, and if you buy the Vanguard, then yeah, you can get this along with it, and if you do it like that, it doesn't actually cost you a huge amount of money. compared to just buying a tier 8 premium. So it's okay if you do it like that, but I wouldn't buy it as a standalone ship in the game from the premium store, because it's a tier 3 battleship, you know. Tier 3. Really not all that exciting. It's a nice ship. It was a very important ship when it was built. It's not bad to play, you know, but it is tier 3 battleship. So your guns are about as accurate as a blind man in a hurricane trying to throw a dart. It's tier 3. You know, they're all like that. So if this thing had rail guns and would 30 knots, it would be way too overpowered. So no, I think they've done a good job fitting it in. I would suggest doing the missions. Definitely, I would suggest doing the missions. I would suggest grinding them out. They're not going to be too hard. There's 40 missions. It's only going to be daft stuff like, I don't know, get a first blood or sink 3 ships or whatever. It really isn't going to be dreadful. Yeah, which is great. Dreadnought. So yeah, I'll definitely do it that way, and make sure you do, because at the very least you get a free port slot. Yep, you might even get a captain with some points on it if they're doing that, but definitely worth getting as a free ship. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Personally, I'm a little bit annoyed they didn't sell this thing on its own, because I ended up having to get the Vanguard and Dreadnought pack, but yeah, you know, I didn't get the super duper ones. I just got the basic one. So let me know your thoughts. Anyway, you know what to do, guys. If you enjoyed the video, then the old like button loves a tickle. If you are new to the channel, why not subscribe? Comment section is there for your pleasure. But I think that's quite enough from me for now. So thank you ever so much for watching, guys. But for now, it's Captain Random, signing off. Take care, and I'll see you again in the next one.